Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. You're watching World DNA with me, Jyotsna Kumar, and my colleague Diksha Bisla. Let's begin with the headlines and continue with our updates on West Asia.
Iran has denied US media reports that its negotiating team has reached Islamabad for talks. Sources tell Iranian media that Iran has no plans to participate in peace talks until a ceasefire is established in Lebanon.
U.S. President Donald Trump says Iran doing a very poor job of allowing oil through Strait of Hormuz and accuses it of breaching terms of ceasefire agreement. Trump also warns Iran against imposing a toll for ships passing through the waterway.
Marine traffic data shows only about a dozen ships passed through the Strait of Hormuz in the first 2 days of the ceasefire agreement, which is far below the normal traffic level before the war.
Israel and Lebanon will hold negotiations next week in the U.S. after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered direct talks but rejects any calls for stopping its offensive against Hezbollah first. A Hezbollah lawmaker rejects of any direct negotiations.
Ahead of US-Iran talks, Israel slams mediator Pakistan over its defense minister Khwaja Asif's post, calling Israel evil and a curse for humanity. Israeli Prime Minister's office says that such statements cannot be tolerated.
U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is expected to visit India next month following a productive meeting with Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri in Washington. U.S. Ambassador to India, Sergio Gore, said the talks focused on bilateral relationship, especially trade, critical minerals, defense, and the Quad.
Ukraine and Russia will cease fire for the Orthodox Easter holidays, announcing a 32-hour halt in fighting. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said earlier this week that he had made a holiday truce proposal through the United States.
The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today.
U.S. First Lady Melania Trump denies connections to late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, saying any claims linking the two need to end. The First Lady calls for congressional hearings for survivors of Epstein's sex trafficking.
Asian markets rose higher, with Japan up 1.6% and South Korea gaining over 1% as a fragile US-Iran ceasefire keeps investors cautious. On Wall Street, the S&P 500 rose 0.6%, with US futures pointing to a steady open.